What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory, where EA did, of course, give us Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang SBC. He's not just an Arsenal past and present. He is one of my favourite all-time players and one of my favourite all-time Ultimate Team cards over the years. It was actually his footies card from FIFA 16 that made me fall in love with him, where you had to win the tournament 10 times in a row, I think it was, or three times out of 10. And you got Conor Plianka, Marco Reus, and who was the final reward, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And I fell in love with him off of the back of that. When Arsenal signed him the next year, I was so happy, man. And, you know, he definitely has... He hasn't got like a perfect career mark for Arsenal. There's definitely, I think the way he left, he kind of didn't give his all at the end. His party boy lifestyle and stuff was not taken too kindly by the fans. But I love him, and I love this card, and I really wanted to complete this one. So what I really liked about this from EA as well is 282s and 83 and 84 and 285s was nice. Our final 85 rated squad I had as this, but I have played some of those friendly games. I opened some of the packs that I got. I picked up a Napoleon, which was quite handy, alongside some other 84s, but I don't think... Yeah, either I use 89 Napoleon or Guti. I think I'm just going to use Guti. Right. Let me see if we do 84, 80... No, not 89. 84 and 84. Is that enough over 283s? Nope, it brings it down. And so we're not going to do that. And we are going to save those two there. Nash and Wen can go back in. Hernandez is actually going to stay there for now because he's in my French team. So, Aubameyang is complete, guys. We're going to put him in the team. I believe I've got a Gabonese manager that we can put on to get him some chemistry. One chemistry. I don't really have any Saudi League players that are very good. And so I don't really have a good way to link him outside of that. But one other Saudi player would be very good, wouldn't it? Let's open that gold players pack as well, because you just never know, do you? You never know what you're going to get from a cheeky little gold players pack. Maybe an Arsenal player would be nice. Never mind. Never mind. Do we get anything of any value here, though? Doesn't really look like it. So a bit of a sad one there. And then yeah, let's pop him in the team. I'm tempted actually to put him in. This is a team I've been using for the cup, the One Nation Cup, French squad. Was it this one? Nope. What was it called? Top Team? Yeah, Top Team I think was the one I was running. Who did I put in? Oh, yeah, Guti's gone, but that's okay. Because we'll pop Mr. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in there. I have also got a loan. Wasn't Aubameyang? Oh, he's 87, isn't he? An icon loan. Or maybe actually a Gabonese... Yeah, see, we've got Abili, who's got timed loan. I think I'm going to use her for the simple fact that I claimed her, as you can see, yesterday. I haven't played any games with her. I shouldn't have claimed her from the season pass. So we're gonna use her in that role instead of Declan Rice. I see. It kind of makes more sense to be in the role instead of Lewis Skelly. I can't upgrade Skelly anyway. From camps, so it doesn't really matter too much. So I'll pop Aubameyang in there. Kind of want that, and then we'll pop Bukayo Saka back in, which means, yeah, see, we've already got the Saudi chem. That's quite nice. Oh, Gabriel Jesus gives us an extra chem point, doesn't he, on Rafinha? I want to use Kane just for the inform stuff, but not the end of the world. I need a Gabonese La Liga manager. I think he's bronze, right? If he exists, I might just be thinking about somebody that doesn't actually exist. But I'm pretty sure. There we go. There we go. That gets Aubameyang up again. And it actually It's everybody's on great chem here. Now, Aubameyang's got good pace already, and I'm not really the sort of person that pace whores. So I actually do think I want the finisher that was suggested onto Oba. Alternatively, I also do like the marksman, because I think the marksman gives a really tidy boost. No, I want. Let me have a look at finisher. Whatever gives us the most with like. Well, do you know what? It might be Hawk. Let me try finisher because they're like dirt cheap placed like chem styles. No, see, it doesn't boost long shots. I want to go for Hawk. We have only got two chem points on him as well, obviously. Let me just have a little peruse. Who I've got from the Saudi League, if anybody. I just don't think I do have anyone. Not anyone that I'd be willing to swap out anyway. We're already down to like some pretty poor options here. It looks like that's going to be all of it, really. So, Abili, Rice. I need to put Rice as a holding. Saka, Jesus, Aubameyang, Rafinha, Kane on the bench. A nice team. Let's go and get qualified for FUT Champs. Guys, into our Champs qualifiers we go. And I've got some great comments for today. As always, guys, thank you guys for, communicating in the chat with me. I'm getting so much nostalgia right now from all of the things I'm doing. By the way, I thought that was Aubameyang. It wasn't. It was Jesus, but what a finish anyway. I get like I've gone back to like an old style Draft to Glory side of things, where I'm like just making profit on that account, and I've made like 300k profit, which is quite mad. Even on my 6 PM content videos, it's more about like telling the news on the content and stuff, and then the road to glory going back, and it's like reading some of these comments and stuff. It's taking me back to what I really enjoyed doing, and I'm hoping that starts translating through the content, that even if I'm losing, whatever the case may be, even if like the game's not going great, even if people in general aren't enjoying the game, I am, and I'm enjoying the content that I'm making, which I think is really important. But we've got a lot to get through, and as always, not a lot of time to do it. So, the first comment we've got is from Mr. Blue Jay. Good to see you in the chat, my brother. Streams will be back, by the way. When I see your name, I just think about streams. I've been, as you guys know, I've been like thinking about moving house and becoming mortgage free, or potentially moving house and just like drastically reducing my mortgage. But what we're seeing isn't ideal, and I might stay. But these house visits, going to these places and stuff, it just takes up your mornings, and that's when I was usually streaming. So streams will come back on Friday. No, Saturday. But anyway, Mr. Blue Jay says, what have EA done with the picks? Takes almost as long as a game of Rush to open 5 picks. I swear they are actively trying to make me not want to play the game anymore. I like the pick animation, but it should only be for like icon player picks and hero player picks, or you should just have the option to turn it on or turn it off. Because yeah, even if you auto open them, it still opens them one at a time, and then you've got to go over to it and select, and then you've got to press yes, and then it gives you another animation to show you the player. And it's just one of those things where I swear it's just there to just elongate how long it takes you to do something, because people just do things too quick and too much. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't know what EA have done with the player picks, man. Like, I don't even know how people can complete the player picks. Like, where are we getting cards from? I swear. We've also got one from Cameron. He says, hey, Net, been watching your content since the SA Sports gaming days when you were grinding on FIFA 11 with Robinho, Rafael Sobis, and that lot. They were the days when FIFA was fun. Man, you know, I was just saying about nostalgia. Like, oh my days, man. Never commented ever on your vids, but watch every day, and just wanted to say, keep up the good work, loving the content, even though this game is dead. Thanks for keeping me entertained throughout the years, brother. I appreciate you very much, man. And yeah, like, those were the days, weren't they? By the way, is that a red card? There was a covering man there. Like, Calafiori was there. Did I deserve to get a red card? I don't think so. Those days, like one of the issues that we have now is everything's hyper competitive, and it's hyper competitive based on rewards. And I can play non-competitive modes. I can go and take any team that I want into live friendlies, not the ones where it's like got matchmaking, but the ones where it doesn't have matchmaking, just like classic match. And I would win 100 games in a row. but I would complete no objectives. I would obtain no rewards, and I would have no fun. So it's almost like with the game right now, you've either got the full one end of the spectrum where it's way too easy to get wins, but you can't get anything else with it, or the other end of the spectrum where it's super hyper competitive and it means you can't have fun. And it's a bit sad. Hopefully EA give us something in like a little bit in between would be nice, wouldn't it? What a chance that was from Aubameyang. JBR says, having only played Ultimate Team for 3 weeks, it is so helpful to know which packs or SBCs are good value. Thanks for another helpful video. Well, I appreciate that. Obviously, compared to like back in the day, there's way more packs and SBCs compared to usual. But I think it's fair to say that different people look for different things and play this game differently. Like, for example, Editor Josh, he plays this game where he grinds it a lot and trades a lot and like invests in things that he thinks are going to go up a lot and makes a lot of coins. And with those coins, he opens store packs. And with those store packs, he regularly gets lots of very good players. And I just don't play like that. I rather like just play the game, get what I get, not get upset, and carry on from there. By the way, what a lovely little move that was from Auba, not finish up in a goal. And so because there's so much choice now from EA, like I think this game, and we've talked about it a lot over the last couple of videos, but I think this game has gone away from now, oh, let me dabble in a bit of everything. And it's now actually closer to, oh, let me just do the thing that is really specific and explicit to the way that I want to play the game. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be able to compete and I'm going to end up having to spend money. And nobody wants to do that. Well, I would like to hope nobody wants to do that. What a terrible pass that was. I obviously aimed that to Rafinha, even looking at it now. But yeah, anyway. Sucks to concede that goal as well. Dan says, hey Net, what are your camera settings? Right now I think I'm on tele broadcast 20 height 0 zoom. I might be on co-op 20 height 0 zoom, but this looks a little bit more zoomed in, so I don't think I am. He says, also love the content. My Villa RTG has a similar theme as yours by utilising some better cards amongst my Villa EVO squad, and arguably despite a tragic level of gameplay, I'm probably enjoying the overall journey of my Road to Glory more than I did last year by utilising a wider range of players. What are your thoughts on the changes of EA's approach from content? For example, Bookmas in FIFA 19-20 and other grindable / variety-based players compared to the current setup of similar players every year, same promo styles, and why EA went down this route. It seems really back to front in terms of creating engaging, appealing content to get gamers to play their game over other games like COD. So, yeah, I agree with you that the same players all the time is annoying. You know, ideally, Evos would be the thing that stops that. You know, Evos would be the thing that's like, oh, you want a promo player from Brentford? Well, put this Evo on a Brentford player then, right? That's the idea. By the way, this guy was trying kick-off glitches, so if you do see me gritty in this one, that's why. I try my best to not sympathise with EA where they don't deserve it, but I also understand sometimes from EA's perspective that people give them grief no matter what. And the promo players and promo types are a prime example of that, of them just getting griefed on no matter what. If EA give an Mbappe promo card, you get one camp of people that, oh my god, Mbappe, like he needs another promo card. He's 100 promo cards on Mbappe every game, like we don't care. On the other hand, if EA give a promo card to some random League 2 striker, there's a camp of people that are like, oh, who cares about this player? I don't care about this. Give me somebody that I care about. And so it's like EA can't win in that regard. Like, they're never going to please all of the people. And ultimately, they have a duty to their shareholders to sell packs and make money. Mbappe sells packs. Some random League 2 striker doesn't. Even if he had the exact same stats, body type, and everything as Mbappe, but not the name, he doesn't sell the packs. What I found interesting over the last 3 or 4 years was how they've shifted, what a finish by the way, how they've shifted the way that they give content, in the sense of like, team of the season used to be the end of the game. You know, you'd be able to play those team of the season cards. We'd maybe get like one more summer heat promo or something, but it was basically the start team of the season indicated the end of the game. Nowadays, I would genuinely argue that team of the season is where the game starts for me, because it's where you get the best players with the best perks, the best skill moves, the best play styles, the best roles, Like, you figured out the tactics the best, you've got the best Evos, and you start accelerating your team the best that you can, and you're on a more competitive playing field. I think one thing that EA didn't like to do, or don't like to do, which is why they no longer give us everything at the start and now give it at the end. And, you know, like Team of the Years, for example, Team of the Years literally used to be the best cards in the game for the rest of the game. Now, Team of the Years are not even close to the best cards of the game, because what EA found is if somebody has, like, and I don't mean a you or a me, but somebody like a more casual player has a Team of the Year, they don't go to the store as much. They don't even play the game as much because they feel like they've got like a super card. Lovely couple of goals there from me, by the way. And so EA have done a great job of giving us these side grade cards constantly, and then every now and then we get a power curve pusher, and it moves the needle a lot. And it's a really frustrating system that they've created with that, because although it works for them and probably is fiscally more beneficial for them, from a consumer's point of view, the fact that the game genuinely just doesn't start until Team of the Season is just crazy, isn't it? By the way, I really thought he was offside there. Like, I really thought he was offside. But yeah, so that's where we're at with that. And then the last comment I've got is from Dale. He says, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Football Tycoon coming out, where you're in charge of match days, making it the best experience? I think it looks interesting. Could be fun. Loving the content as always. I assume that's maybe a mobile game. I love like Tycoon games and things like that. And there's a lot of like games I like. And I was just talking to a few people from my SoRare Discords about some of the other games that I'm playing that are like NFT / crypto based football games and management games. And there's a lot of them that are really cool. I would honestly love that to be like my venture, like Football Manager and Football Manager games in that regard. But also, Football Manager is like, I can't wait for that to come out. But I was saying just to my wife actually yesterday, I'm really excited for UFL goals and whatever FIFA / 2K bring out in the coming weeks and months. Because if we've got 4 games to choose from, it gives the ability to create quality content regularly rather than sometimes kind of forcing a video. Anyway, guys, I did lose that final game. That guy was a good player. Too bad. We got 285s out of our tradable pack, which was really, really nice. But yeah, the qualifiers just don't really mean much. The whole game just doesn't really mean much, does it? But it's still nice to win, and it still sucks when you lose. But I think I deserved to beat the guy in the second game. I had a red card I don't think was necessary. But that guy in the last game, he was just good. So, you know, sometimes people are just good. And that's the way it is. But yeah, let's go live, guys, and see what EA gave us for the 6 p.m. content. All right, guys. To end off for today, I need a bit of help from you. And the reason why is because I have to finish Nuno Tavares. I also have to finish Mariona. The reason why is this new Evo is an interesting one. True strength. The only player that we've got as an already Evo'd card that is eligible is Ben White. There's a few other cards that are eligible. It gives him a huge boost. But I was just looking at today, maybe buying that Gabriel card. It's about 230k for the promo card. He's got Aerial Plus and he's got 6 stats. I've been using Ben White at right back. I don't really have another quality right back, and I just don't feel like the boost that this gives him is suited for a right back. It gives him a good physical boost. It gives him block plus and bruiser, which is nice. It gives him defender plus at centre back, which is really nice. And he would make a really good centre back with either an anchor or a shadow. He'd make a really good centre back, but he wouldn't make a really good right back. You know, he's the problem position for us right now. Excuse me. And I kind of need pace on him and playstyles on him. And I'm concerned that upgrading him to an 86 with a playstyle plus and with a roll plus is going to make him ineligible for like multiple different Evos. So do we do him, or do we go for example, she was right there, Lotte Vubenmoy. I feel like the some of the Arsenal women and stuff, it's just kind of pointless. Again, it takes her up to an 85 rated with block plus, with like dead play styles, with a roll plus. She's got good defending and very good physicals, but otherwise the card's terrible. it gives an overall of +4, and it's just a bit of a shame. So I don't know what to do with this one. Is this one where we just miss out? Or maybe pick an Arsenal past and present player? Because what I don't want to do is be sitting here in like 3 weeks' time being like, oh my God, man, that old Ben White would have been perfect for this. And we've like rushed into it. So let me know what you think. With that as well, though, guys, we have also got a few packs in store today. A rare players pack, a small Electrum players pack, which is obviously pointless. A rare players pack from the daily challenge thing. I'm going to sell all of this off. And then the other pack, the Road to the Knockout / Trailblazers / Rush pack, I think it is. Yeah, and there's a lot of good players here that's still from Arsenal. So a 50k pack, I thought this SBC was brilliant, guys. It's basically just one league, really low rated. It does require 3 players from one squad, but overall it's really low rated. We, of course, I got Hernandez back. I needed him because I used him, and I still need to finish off those French games. We, of course, get no Arsenal player there. But what can we get from here? It's a Rush player. No, Trailblazer player. Striker. Germany. Oh, damn. I think she's cheap, isn't she, Pop? But she's good. 90 rated. Finesse shot plus. Oh, that's a big win. Just tell me that she used to play for Arsenal, man. Just tell me that she was like on loan. I don't know. Alex Pop. Who has she played for in her career? FFC Recklinghausen, aka Arsenal Women. FCR 2001 Duisburg, aka Arsenal Women, and Wolfsburg. That's really sad because we are going to use her tomorrow. This card is crazy, by the way. Insane physicals, very good dribbling, good passing, insane shooting, and okay pace. Finesse shot plus, power shot, power header, aerial trivela, acrobatic, and bruiser. Advanced forward plus plus. Oh, it's a 5-star weak foot as well for that. Oh. This is like my kind of card, man. This is my kind of card. Isn't she quite tall as well? 5'9", she's all right. We've obviously got Kai Havertz as well to link her, at least get one chem on there. Yeah, that's not bad. Now, EA are giving a lot of objectives to do, and it's difficult, guys. The reason why it's difficult is because the packs back aren't too great, but they're also good enough that you want them, but also it requires an insane time investment. Like 50,000 rivals rush points from, here is quite difficult. 70,000 from here as well is quite difficult, but it gives a reasonable amount of packs to do some of these low-rated SBCs. In terms of the seasonal side of things, I still need to do Centurions, One Nation Glory. We still got 5 days for that, though. Track Stars and LX Puru. And again, even if it's just to get a 75 by 2 2 times, and a 75 by 3, is it worth doing? Is it worth farming the Squad Battles games? But of course, for this here, I need to play 6 more Squad Battles games. Probably about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes worth of game time. I could also do a lot of this with it as well. And then I could also do the remainder of this with it as well. Still need to do the crafting completion. I don't think I'm going to do this, guys. I literally don't know where I'm going to get the players to do the crafting completion. It's 100 times as impossible. So there's a lot to do. And with EVOs, there's also a lot to consider as well. With finishing off a couple of EVOs that we're running out of time on. But also, we've got some stuff here. Obviously, I need to unlock Ballon d'Or winner Rodri in 3 days. To get that, I have to finish Lewis Skelly. We're nearly there. We need to play 1 more, assist 3 more, and win 3 games by 2 goals. I've been using him in, of course, Rivals rather than Rush. I think Thursday for me is going to have to be a big Rush day. We'll be able to get Nuno Tavares done. We'll be able to get Mariona done. And then, yeah, we need to unlock Ballon d'Or winner Rodri. Then the rest of them, we're not doing too badly on. There's a fair bit of time. But yeah, anyway, you're probably wondering, Nep, shut up. How was Aubameyang? Even though we only went 3 wins, 2 losses in qualifiers, it was a tough loss, that second one. Getting that red card and then losing in like extra time, it was a bit tough, man. I felt like I deserved to win that one. And 11v11, I feel like I do win that one. And then I think I lost the last game as well. Also a tough game. The guy was so good and he had a sweaty squad. And, our team just can't compete. But how good was Aubameyang? I tell you what. Good. Good. And I feel like if we do lean into Arsenal past and present, you know, if I get Gabriel over Desailly, going to put Ødegaard back in here, use Aubameyang with finesse shot plus, could in theory use Harry Kane, but don't need him now that we've got an Arsenal pass player that actually works there, and get like Raheem Sterling back here. I feel like we're starting to finally develop a semi-meta Arsenal squad, and it's nice. However, for today, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, guys, I'm out. Peace.